4 days until I'm 19, 15th of January, 2 p.m. Decent day today. Yeah, 4 days until I turn 20. Sorry, holy shit, it's so crazy. Every time I realized is that no matter how old you get, every time you have a birthday, it's like a crazy feeling, and sometimes not in a good way. Today though, very productive. It's Thursday, by the way. Yeah, apathy did not conquer me today. I was very sick. I still feel sick. I feel like a sickness is coming. It's a really bad feeling. It's like when you have a fever and you feel like that headache and that like all your energy is just fucking drained. That's what it feels like. And it's scary because if I actually do get like the flu or a fever, it's not gonna be fun at all. So yeah. Other than that, very good day. I did not wake up in time, even though I went to sleep pretty damn early and I hydrated, so I did a good job, but I just could not go to sleep for some reason. And when I woke up at 7, I went back to sleep because I snoozed, and then I somehow went to sleep for 2 more hours. I still felt really tired and sick and just not well. But we did a lot of things. We walked around, did like a tiny bit of push-ups. I'm talking about like less than 6. Walked around as much as I can, did some push-ups. I'm starting to miss the sun. I miss the sun, man. It's all good though. We just gotta embrace the cold and enjoy it, because I do like the cold, but I also like the sun as well. But yeah, I didn't meditate or anything. I just had coffee and water. We were pretty productive today. No meditation, no self-TPAC. Yeah, I didn't do that today. I'm just trying to get to work. I'm just trying to like mindlessly do action, which is what I'm doing. Some good stuff though. I wrote and recorded 3 videos today. That's awesome. Getting ahead already. Technically, if we do that, we're fine, but I want to get more done. So now I'm looking into this clipping stuff. Yesterday I did make like an SOP for clipping. It's definitely gonna get changed if depending on what experience I have. But yeah, it's pretty cool, man. We're gonna see how clipping goes. But I also advanced in terms of this like little scheme thing I'm doing now. They actually seem more legit than this. They don't seem like they're money laundering. It really just seems like people are paying for labor and I'm just doing it. I'm literally just getting paid to like videos, which is really cool. But yeah, made a quick $20 a day. They pay out with PayPal, so that's good. That's official. And yeah, I advanced in that. Also, sent some accounts to. Holy shit, it's so fucking cold. Let me put a shirt on. But overall, I'm just feeling better than I did before. I don't feel like killing myself. I don't feel like nothing matters. I'm still a little bit dead inside, but right now, at least of today, and at least for yesterday, a little bit more. I'm in this weird space where I'm just chilling, you know. I'm not so apathetic that I hate everything, but I'm not super passionate either. It's kind of like this nice happy medium where I'm just able to chill, you know. I just feel relaxed, I feel calm, and I don't feel attached to really much. But I still feel enough, I guess you could say motivation. I don't like that word, but I feel enough. I feel like I want to work enough to where I'm just doing work for like fun, you know. Just good place to start. I actually got over me losing retainers, so that's good. We're not gonna spiral with that, and we're just gonna fucking work, bro. I haven't really devised a really tangible plan. I'm just doing as much as I can. I know I must do as many posts as possible just to like minimize getting fired, and so I can actually start getting bonuses. Because the new brand I worked with, Iron Paws, their bonuses structure is really good. You don't need 1 million views to get a bonus, which is awesome. Now, make as much content as possible, get into clipping. The pressure is still on with this little job, but the more time that lapses, I'm just sitting there like, it might not matter too much, because the training is super long, so it's gonna be quite a while before I even devote any amount of time to like an actual shift. And the other thing is, well, look, the only scenario where it would be really fucking annoying if I had another job is if I had to work 8 hours a day. That's a long time, 9 to 5. That's your whole day, and that will actually have a very considerable impact in terms of my energy, my time, and the stress in my life, and the fucking cortisol, all that shit. Now, other good thing is that they pay well. So even if I'm forced to get a job, at least I'll be making okay money, you know? Because I'm pretty sure it's like anywhere from $20 to $40 an hour, which is pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. If I do the math on that, that's like more than... Let me do the math on that. I mean, shit, even if I'm getting $20 an hour, that's more than $3K a month. That's pretty sick, you know? And it's mobile, and I'm just talking to autistic people. People with special stuff like that. So yeah, pretty cool. But that's weird, because I used to be so driven and have these goals. Now, I'm still working. But I'm just kind of in this limbo where I'll admit though, because I've been less attached to the future, like always obsessing over a thing in the future, I've been more present. It feels pretty cool. Being present feels a lot more relaxing. But there's benefits to both, man, because when I was driven, that was also bliss. Like, I keep fantasizing about this for some reason, but there was, in 2024, 2 years ago, insane, right? Insane. 2 years ago, 2024, I would say, yeah, man, basically that entire year was like one of the best years ever. 2024 is when I started the agency, and let me tell you, when I started the agency, I worked pretty fucking hard. I was in high school, and I was cold calling a bunch, and I was getting so much work done. I was basically a work animal. It was insane, and it was so fun. It was so fun. It was like almost like the second COVID, because this was when I graduated from high school, and I had like this 7-month period where we had no school. It was really nice. Yeah, and there was a certain period in 2024. It's getting really dark, man. Like, this weather's not pretty. Anyways, it was in the summer, so it was after school ended, and there was a point where, dude, I was literally like I was waking up at like 6:30 in the morning, and then I'd drive to Planet Fitness, and I would get a good lift in, all that shit, come back, go through my day. And don't get me wrong, the work wasn't really fun. It's starting to rain now. The work wasn't really fun. Like, I was cold calling. It wasn't like euphoric at all. But looking back at it, I talked about this before, where you can have like a different emotion to like experiences in the present versus the future. It's starting to drizzle. Hopefully it doesn't fucking rain on me. And looking back at that period, it just feels like euphoria, because I was so driven, bro. It was like I was so in love with like the thing. I was basically obsessed with money. I was obsessed with making like 10K a month, and I knew I could do it, and I was making progress, and I was fixing these bottlenecks, and I was learning. And if I had to summarize it, that year was like the epitome of how it feels to make progress every day towards something you love, towards something you care about. And it really just felt like amazing. So I don't know where I went with this rabbit hole. Oh, I remember. Yeah, so that was like my most driven period. And now I have to go inside. It's fucking raining. But right now it's like I'm less driven, but now I'm experiencing a little bit of the euphoria of being present, which is like not caring much and like just going day by day, living every day, one day at a time. Sounds miserable, but it's not. Like I'm just calm, you know. Anyways, I got work to do. I'll be not home alone in like an hour and a half. Let's tell you what I'm doing today. So I made 3 videos. I still need to edit them, but it takes a little bit of time, and I could just do that at the end of the day. Wrote 3 videos, recorded 3 videos. I need to pick a campaign to clip for and make my first few clips for them. I need to learn part 2 for Strike. I need to talk to these people more. I'm pretty sure I'm done with that though. They're gonna invite me to this group thing, like 8 p.m. or some shit, or like 7 p.m. Read some Atomic Habits if I have time. Do some athletic stuff just to get it out the way. Forte Athletics, and go for a run because my ankle is not being used enough to get stronger during the week. And it's funny because the less I use my ankle, the more it hurts. So I want to go for a run. And if I have time, make a vision board, but for negative things. So basically create a vision board, but instead of things I'm going towards, things I'm running away from. Which is really funny. Simple day, man. Yeah, right now, I just need to make money. And it's really cool because all of the money I need to make is really tangible. I know how much I need to make and how much I'll be making in the future, all that stuff. It's really nice, very tangible. So, yeah. So I'm just reading DMs. All right, see you guys later, bye.